Find plenty of updates and analysis on the BBC News app and on our website. Now, thousands of football fans are gathering in Manchester this evening ahead of the Manchester City Trophy Parade. The Victory Tour follows City becoming the first men's team in the history of English football to win the league 4 years in a row. However, the celebration comes just a day after they lost the FA Cup final to rivals Manchester United. Well, let's speak to Ellis Palmer, who's a BBC journalist and a Man City fan on this occasion, I think, for us, aren't you? So how significant is it for you to see your side making history by winning 4 Premier League titles in a row?
Indeed, Lauren. I'm taking a break from a day job today and being a Man City fan. Well, I think winning 4 Premier League titles in a row is a massive, historic thing for City. It's never been done before. It's incredible just to see the style of play, the way City play, the consistency in performance throughout the season, becoming good when it really matters. Is what's been incredible about Man City this season. It's not necessarily been a vintage season. It's not been a 2012 or the season where we got to 100 points, but it's been good, and the style of play has been good, and it's incredible to watch the tactical evolution of a manager like Pep Guardiola as well.
And what you mentioned, Pep Guardiola, how does he feel about the achievement, and is he still maybe a bit down about what happened with Manchester United?
I think it's difficult because if we remember a week ago when City won the title, he came out and said, well, when he got to the Champions League final, when he won the Champions League last year, he thought with nothing else he could do at Man, which I apologise. But basically, what he's been able to do as a manager and the way he's been able to inspire the players has been incredible. But yesterday, the style of play just wasn't there against Manchester United. They played a great counter-attack, and full credit to Ten Hag and Man United for winning the FA Cup yesterday.
What about, is Man City likely to win the title next year?
Ooh, 5 in a row now. That would be incredible, wouldn't it? 5 in a row would be the icing on the cake, really, in terms of Guardiola. Obviously, his contract is out at the end of next season, so there's even more of an imperative for Pep Guardiola to win the title next year. And, but I think it's going to be a difficult league next year with Mikel Arteta obviously hungry for it after losing out the last 2 seasons. Chelsea appointing a new manager. We don't know who that's going to be. Speculation about Erik Ten Hag's position at Manchester United, and of course Arne Slot coming in at Liverpool. So it's going to be a very competitive Premier League next season, that's for sure. But I think City have got the quality there. You look at how Guardiola was changed over time. From when he came in, it was much more about tiki-taka. So now City are playing a more direct style of football with Erling Haaland as the talisman up front.
And Phil Foden's been having a good season. How important has he been to your side this season?
I think every Man City fan, you sit there and you go, wow, it's incredible. We've got this young lad from Stockport who himself is a Man City fan, who grew up. I was only looking the other day at footage of Phil Foden when he led the team out as a mascot in one match for Man City. And you go, this is a lad who's come through the club, who's come through the academy. He's developed over the last 6 years. There's a lot of media speculation about Phil Foden, about maybe should he go on loan, or he's not getting the game time at City. Should City sell him? And no, Pep stuck with him, drip-fed him time, developed him as a player. And you look at what Pep's done with Phil Foden is very, very similar to what Johan Cruyff did with Pep Guardiola at Barcelona. Drip-fed him time, developed him as a player over time, got some world-class players playing around him. And Foden, that's why Phil Foden's been so good this year. And it also, that he's playing him at more central position in the middle of the pitch, means it's going to be very, very interesting for Gareth Southgate and England at the Euros this summer as to who Gareth Southgate puts in the middle of the pitch. Does he go with Jude Bellingham? Does he go with Phil Foden? Does he go with Declan Rice in that kind of central midfield position? But Phil Foden's evolution as a player has been really, really joyous this season, Lauren.
Ellis, thank you very much indeed. Ellis